Hello! I'm doing a video, la la la. I feel like I've not done a talk video in absolutely donkey's years. So I thought I'd do one. So yesterday, I was like, what should I do for my video this week? And I was talking to my housemate, Leela, and I was like, what should I do? Should I do this? I was like, should I do a new 50 facts about me? And she was just like, I guess that's a no. So I didn't do that. And then she said I should do 10 audition songs that you should avoid for auditions or putting in your rep or whatever. And I was like, why not? So here we are today. Let's get started. Oh. Number 1. I'm wearing my onesie today. I hope that's okay with you. On my own. No, don't do on my own. Listen, right? Unless you've been told to sing On My Own from Les Mis, don't do it. They've heard it 100,000,000 times. They don't want to hear you do it. I'm sorry, let's be honest, right? This is gonna be a cutthroat video. I'm gonna say, don't do it, don't do it. And that's number 1. God, this is gonna be interesting. I can already tell. Number 2, brought to you by the lovely Zac Efron. I mean, let's just have a minute's silence for how much I love Zac Efron. It's a deep, deep love. Number 2 is songs that are too high for you. And right, now some people say, oh, if a song's too high for you, pop it into music notes and you can lower the key. Don't do that. If a song is too high for you, just don't sing it. There's probably a reason why it was written that way with those notes. So for you to be like, oh, I can't really belt that E, I'll lower it to a D. No. Sometimes you've just got to face the facts and go, I cannot sing that song. And that's okay. Yeah. All grown up from there, I want to sing more than anything in me. My loins want me to sing it. It's too high for me. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not okay with it, but you know, I mean, I live with it, so you know, whatever. Number 3. Number 3 is songs that are too low for you. Now, in my expert opinion, when someone sings too low and their voice literally just like goes off like this, that's not cute. So don't do it. I used to try to sing The Money's Yours from Miss Saigon. I can't sing that low. I don't know why I pretended I could. Let me play it for you. This is fine. We're teetering. Oh. I mean, how do people sing that low? I'm just baffled. But don't try to do it if you can't. Number 4 is songs that are too fast. Now, I will never forget, I once saw somebody singing a song that was very, very fast. And I literally heard like no words. I literally heard no words. And it wasn't a rap song, so it wasn't even like, you know in Hamilton, sometimes they're rapping really fast and you're like, yeah, I'm so into this, but really I don't know what they're saying. It wasn't like that. I just literally couldn't understand any words that they were saying. So yeah, don't sing songs that are too fast. Also, if you're the person who's singing those songs that are too fast, whew, you miss one word and wow, you're a verse behind the rest of the song. So you need to, right, if you're gonna sing a really fast song, you need to know the words like you know your damn name. Now, I'm not gonna say like the back of your hand, because I actually don't know the back of my hand very well. I mean, I'd maybe know it in a lineup. I'm digressing. Don't sing songs that are too fast for you. Now this is quite an amusing one because this is songs that are not your casting type. And this is something that I personally have really struggled with because I know my casting type. I'm the comedy, the loud one, the belty one, the feisty one, or do you know what I mean? I'm not like the ingenue, and I'm not the sexy one or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I know my casting. And I once auditioned with the song Your Daddy's Son from Ragtime. Now, if you don't know why that is so wrong for me, you need to go and YouTube that song and see. I also lowered the key by quite a bit. just bad all around. I mean, I got a recall. I didn't get it, but I got the recall, so can't have been that bad, but still. Maybe if I'd have actually sung the song that was my casting type, then I bet they were just like, girl, why? Just why? I've made so many bad choices in auditions. Just so many. Do you know what? You live and you learn. And then you get some funny stories out of it. Number 6. On my own. Now I know I've already said this one, but I really need to hammer home that you should never sing on my own in an audition. Just never. Also, don't try to change the notes on Pretending at near the end of the song because they've heard it be done before. It isn't changing it much. They've probably heard it be done better before, and you're not being different. And it's still on my own. It's a damn good song, don't get me wrong, but we've just heard it. Les Mis, amazing as it is, as much as I still love the show, holds a deep place in my heart. It's had its day for being sung, just too much. Too much.
7, 7, 7.
Number 7. Now, the reason why I chose Friends, which I know is not a musical, and it wasn't going with my theme, I chose Friends for this one because this number 7 is songs that you are not completely comfortable with the character. So often in auditions you'll get redirected or you'll get told to go to the extreme, and if you pick a song that you're not completely comfortable in and playing that character and exploring, then it just won't work for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're picking a song that's like, say, overtly sexual, and you're like, okay, well I can sing the song and I can perform it for this audition, but you would not get down and start grinding on the floor if they asked you, don't pick that song. If that's not your game, pick If I Loved You from Carousel. Do you know what I mean? Pick what suits you and what you're comfortable with. God, you have to do some weird shit in auditions.
Eat tonight at 8. Tonight at 8.
Number 8. This is songs where you just copy the original. It's difficult because so often when you do musical theatre, you're a fan of it as well. You know, I'm a massive fan. I listen to cast albums for hours on end, and I have no shame. But the issue with that is that you tend to pick up other people's lilts that they do and their pronunciations of words and mixing around with the melody and stuff. And, you know, when someone gets up to sing Rose's Turn, you're like, yeah, come on. And then they sing it in the style of Patti LuPone, and you're like, you're never gonna be as good as Patti LuPone. Patti LuPone. Never gonna be Patti LuPone, so don't try to sing like her. Be yourself, make a name for yourself, make your own style. Yeah. Number 9. So number 9 is Sondheim. Now, I do think that everybody should have a Sondheim song in their rep, but first things first. So I basically have a degree in Sondheim. Like, when I first went to uni, I was like, I hate Sondheim, I don't get it, it's too confusing, it's too complicated. And then at my uni, we basically like only did Sondheim, and everything was like, Sondheim is amazing, you will love it. And in the end, I really appreciate it. In the end, I really appreciate it for what it is. And I think that it is some of the most complicated and most complex and intelligent music in musical theatre, But if you're going to sing it in an audition, flat out, you cannot learn a Sondheim song from listening to a CD. You cannot do it. I mean, you shouldn't do that anyway, whenever learning music, but with Sondheim, it's just flat out impossible, because in his music, if you actually just read it, it's so much more than a piece of music. There's like a million layers in every single song. So make sure that if you are singing a Sondheim song, that you are doing it justice and you know what you're doing. And if you don't do it. Yeah.
Summon all the courage you require. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, places fire.
Number 10. See what I did? Are you ready? Are you excited? Oh my god, is it like on the X Factor when Dermot O'Leary's like, the winner of the X Factor is, where you literally may as well go and get a brew because he leaves it so long. Is that what this is like? I am holding it off, but here we go. Here is number 10. The number 10th thing you should not sing in an audition. On my own. No, I am really joking, I promise. I'm such a laugh. Yeah, number 10. You should not, I think that you really should try to avoid songs that are on Broadway or the West End at the moment. Only because really, I mean, there's somebody already doing that every day, 8 times a week, probably a little bit better. Unless you can like full on own it. I mean, if you sing Defying Gravity better than Rachel Tucker, unlikely as it is, you may as well go for it. But if you don't, then don't. Wow, this has just been incredible. Yeah, well, I hope this was a little bit helpful, and if you didn't find it helpful, at least you maybe found it relatable, because there's basically nothing that you can sing out there, because everything's too high or too low, or the wrong character, or too fast or too slow, or just not right. But you know what? That is when you get the real rep. Because your rep shouldn't be a million songs wide, and it shouldn't just be songs that you enjoy singing. It needs to be things that the things that show you off, the things that you can do on a good day and a really bad day, the things that are your casting type, and the things that will get you the jobs. I mean, I don't have a job in theatre, so I don't know who I am to be saying all this, but this is what I felt like sharing with you today on this nice weathered Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see some more, then please do subscribe, and I will see you next week.